continue down the same road with the same Senator Norman Coleman representing us in the U.S. Senate, who doesn't represent us in the U.S. Senate, who only represents big business, oil, banks, insurance. He's voted time and time again to let the Iraqi war continue and continue.
I'm still not supporting timelines withdrawal.
This is very important to Minnesotans, but we can't find Norman Coleman to discuss why he keeps voting for the Iraqi war. Why did he vote that the Medicaid cannot have bids for the medicine that our elderly need? Why are they paying so much for their prescriptions? Minnesotans are asking, where is Norman Coleman? Where is he doing? Where's his stance on Iraq? Why is he hiding? Listen.
We are here today to launch a missing person campaign aimed at Senator Norm Coleman's refusal to hold a public discussion to tell his constituents where he stands on President Bush's plan to continue the endless war in Iraq for several more years.
Senator Coleman is not a regular person who is...
This is one of many protests outside Norman Coleman's house against the Iraqi war, but he doesn't hear us. He doesn't understand.
Or now. And Minnesotans and the Iraq Summer Campaign is asking him to simply take a stand on it. As an elected representative, I'm held to accountability by my constituents. We ask Senator Coleman to sound off and be held to the same accountability.
I also speak on behalf of Sisters of St. Joseph of Carondelet in the provinces of Los Angeles, St. Louis, Albany, New York. We have yet to hear from Senator Coleman. So I say, Senator Coleman, your constituents say, where are you?
Like we just saw, people in Minnesota can't find Norman Coleman, but also the people and the newsmen on TV, they can't find him either. He's just hiding because he knows he's wrong.
Lately, you may have noticed the disappearance of a certain breed of guests, specifically Republican senators who are up for re-election. It's not that we haven't tried to find them. In fact, we know who they are. They have names like Coleman and Sununu, but interview invitations that we provide almost daily to these senators are now routinely turned down. The answer appears to be Iraq. These lawmakers have voted to keep the war going, but when it comes to explaining their votes on programs like this one, well, forget about it.
Well, now we'll hear why. Where have all the GOP senators gone? Because they get scripted. They got their lines. They got their stump speech. But when people like journalists ask them specific questions, they're going to get tripped up. Listen to this newsman explain it better.
Tend to get scripted by consultants, and to stick to those scripts means not to go on shows where people like David Schuster are going to ask tough questions that they don't expect and get off their message.
Well, just wait for our next segment. Blackbird. But in any case, Richard, I mean, is there a vulnerability, though, for senators like Coleman and Sununu and the rest who are up for re-election, who have taken these sort of votes, and they've come out with public statements and press releases, but when it comes down to brass tacks, they have voted to keep the war going indefinitely?
There is real danger, and they don't know how the war is going to play out over the next several months.